There's highlights from some teams, lowlights from others, and we got real football happening across the NFL. Colts and Patriots have already begun. Bucks and Jets have already happened. Geno Smith allegedly has thrown the ball to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a few times. The New England Patriots have potentially cooked the Colts a few times on one-on-ones. The New England Patriots social media team's on top of it.
Sure.
Every time I see a Colts player getting cooked, it's up on social media by the Patriots within a half a second. Pop's getting some, AJ's getting some other randoms I do not know that even exist are getting some. There's a lot of Colts lowlights happening, but joint practices are obviously a phenomenal time because you get a chance to see who you are outside of hitting against people wearing your same uniform. Now, obviously, for the bottom half of the roster, these days are gigantic as well because you're not only showcasing to your team and your staff and your personnel who you are, but also another team's staff and personnel. Anytime you get on film for any team, it's good news. There's a guaranteed fight coming from all of these, as the Cowboys will take on the Rams over there in Southern California. Titans and the Niners will battle, and that's Salah going back over there. We'll see how they kind of fare. But all of these will feature a fight, and all of these will feature some highlights that'll make us all think that our teams are potentially better than other teams at this standpoint. Let's remember, it is only August 11th.
True.
So if you're an Indianapolis Colts fan, it could be a tough day on social media.
Yikes.
Okay? Okay.
Oh,
That's one rep. That's one rep from one angle. But at this time, we need to not overreact to these types of things, even though it's hard not to. Let's go to the Toxic Table. I have Boss Connor and Ty Schmidt. Conman, New England Patriots fans are incredibly pumped about what's going on. A.J. Brown and Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez about to be number one paid corner in the NFL. He is a dog. A.J. Brown, number one wide receiver, is a dog. Those two in their first training camp together have been doing battle, fighting, they're saying, going after it. Now A.J. Brown gets a chance to see somebody else. Gonzo gets a chance to see somebody else. And they're seemingly munching at the bit to kind of get after it. Colts maybe just a little bit slower starters in this entire thing. Let's not get too excited from day one of joint practices because we don't know what's coming day two. Or are you pretty excited about what you're seeing?
Yeah, sorry, I can't listen to you there because I am way too excited for all these one-on-ones.
I don't want to hear reason or logic or anything like that.
Not at all, not even a little bit. I mean, especially when you see A.J. Brown doing what he's doing to Sauce Gardner, you forget, all the clips that we've been seeing, to your point, have been A.J. Brown against Christian Gonzalez, and he is the best corner in the NFL. So then when you get to see him against a different corner and just watching him make Sauce Gardner touch the earth.
Okay, we don't need to. We're done with these highlights,
I don't even think cameras should be allowed.
I think they have to be allowed because, for Colts fans especially, they need to set their expectations. Like, okay, look, we are now going up against a team that is one of the best in the NFL. So now we know, okay, we're not even close to them. We can't even hold a candle to them. Not just in one-on-ones. I've seen some offensive line, defensive line reps. I've seen many, many things that make me think, okay, if you're a Colts fan, hammer that under, baby. Under 7.5.
No way. We will be talking to Coach Steichen here in 27 minutes.
That's right. And he might reiterate it. He might say, yeah, wow. We just got the doors blown off.
Okay, so we cannot be getting like this just because of joint practice day one, although it does feel like we're 0-1.
Yeah.
And you guys feel undefeated this morning.
We feel 10-0.
It does feel like there's a game, but maybe 20-0 from the highlights that we're watching. Let's go to one half of the hammer.
Dahn.
Cowboys, AP Tone. Has the line or odds changed since this morning's joint practice for the Colts or the Patriots or the Jets and the Buccaneers? Because let's not just put the Colts on blast. Here's some away game.
That's true.
Okay, they're in some new environment up there and obviously getting their feet set, and we're not seeing the Colts highlights once again because the Colts social media has to put their pizzazz on it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got a lot of pizzazz that needs to come alongside that, so maybe they'll defend our team and our honor at some point. But allegedly down there, Jets, Buccaneers, Geno Smith has a little bit of a case of giveaways happening right now. New offense with Frank Reich. Obviously not a lot of conversation about the Jets at all, but the Bucs feel like a big convo as they're taking on another team. Love to hear some positive motion out of the Buccaneers, especially in joint practices with everything else going on.
Yeah, I was while you guys were doing that, I was looking, and there was actually, yes, Geno started the day not great, threw 3 interceptions, but he just threw 2 red zone touchdowns. So Geno has bounced back.
There you go.
There's been some good Jets news. There's been some great Bucs news. Obviously, we see the Patriots. There has been one good thing about the Colts.
Okay, all right. We'll have Shane Steichen, head coach of the Colts, for 26 minutes. Adam Vinatieri just won in the Hall of Fame.
He did. That's true.
Okay.
And good news, Alec Pierce didn't get a shot, actually.
Yeah, Adam Schefter broke some news yesterday that Alec Pierce got a shot in his knee after the surgery, and we said, whoa, we thought it was an ankle injury. And he said, no, ankle, sorry. So that would have meant that there was a PRP injection post-surgery for Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce's surgery we did not really know about until after he was signed to the biggest deal in the history of wide receivers. He gets a surgery on his ankle heel. I think it's a heel situation, ankle heel from my understanding. Gets a surgery in March-ish, I believe was the time frame, and he has not gotten a PRP shot since the surgery. He's only been doing rehab. And the Colts have only been steady as saying, we hope he's back for week 1. There has not been a, we think he's going to be back for week 1. There's been a setback for week 1. It's always just remained, we hope he's back for week 1. And we hope too, because from the one-on-ones I'm seeing this morning at the New England Patriots, I don't know if we can get open against anybody. Let's go to 9-year NFL vet, Darius J. Butler. D-Butch, obviously the Alec Pierce news yesterday was a little alarming. Turns out wasn't accurate. There was a PRP shot before the surgery, though, so maybe just dates got mixed in this entire thing. But these highlights in these first days of practice, especially for a DB or a wide receiver who's out on an island, one-on-ones, how close to season ready are these guys? And how much change takes place from now until week 1 when it seems like we need a lot of that to happen and the Patriots need to continue just hold on, it seems.
I mean, you would hope they're, about 3 weeks close. And the practices are important. I still remember till this day almost all of my joint practices against different teams because they are almost like games. You're used to seeing the same guys day in and day out, the same offense, same shifts and motions, all those things throughout training camp. And then you go and you see a different group of guys. Maybe some guys you're familiar with, maybe some guys you aren't familiar with. But these are important reps. The cameras are out there. Everyone sees a lot of these reps now, so it's a lot more pressure, a lot more eyes, a lot more attention. I would like for our account to put out some highlights of us because we're seeing, if you see the bottom right, you see shout out Patriots. So yeah, it's all Patriot highlights. So I would like to see some wins for us just for our morale. But like you said, Alec Pierce isn't out there. All-Pro Mooney, I think he missed the trip with a tight back, I believe. So hopefully he's healthy and ready to go for the season. I am excited. I love seeing Sauce out there practicing, seeing him healthy. Yeah, he lost the rep. How did he do the other reps? Okay, but it is. They're out there battling. They're getting better. This was the AFC representative last year for the Super Bowl. So yeah.
I mean, he hit it like
that's just iron. That's iron to sharpen iron, right?
It is iron sharp. Yeah. AJ hit a double clutch on that thing. I mean, that was a hang. I don't know how you guys stick with any of these guys. I like that Sauce was on him still. Okay, incredible route right there. Absolutely phenomenal route. He's wide ass open and then stops literally on a dime and it comes back. That's like the perfection of a route. He's been having to do that because he's been taking on Gonzo every single day of practice. Now, does that change anything potentially? Because Alec Pierce isn't practicing. Who is Sauce kind of going up against? I don't know. But it does feel like AJ is in midseason form right now. Not that everybody he's even where near that. He's only going to get better. But I do think at the beginning of camp you can learn a lot about where you show up. You can still catch up though.
In one-on-ones.
You still catch up.
Good wide receivers, good quarterbacks should win 90% of one-on-ones. There is no pass rush. There are no passing lanes. Everything's perfect timing, perfect routes. When you are a top-flight corner like Sauce is, and he will remind people this season, I believe, this is a multiple All-Pro. This is one of the highest-paid corners in the league for a reason. So I can't wait to see us going at it. I hate these clips from the Patriots accounts, but I'm sure Shane will come up here and clean a lot of this up.
Pretty loud from the accounts. I don't know how many fans are there. I don't know where their training camp is, but it felt like there was a lot of Patriots fans there.
Always.
I like the atmosphere. I like the environment that's happening in plenty of NFL training camp. The Patriots social media, you know what they're doing? They're putting football plays out there.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm doing? Feeling like we're losing the Super Bowl on August 11th, 2026. So I like a little bit of defense from our social team. Now, it had to come through the Patriots reporters and Colts fan Logan. Okay, Colts fan Logan, I appreciate all the optimism.
He was doing it.
Shane Steichen comes on immediately after practice. He's like, yeah, I like what we did. But he's going to say he likes what we did.
Right.
Movie.
I mean, what would you rather be good at, one-on-ones or 11-on-11s?
Well, Colts weren't good at that because it was 7-on-7. But still, hearing that Tyler Warren was like the focal point, like you would be worried without Alec Pierce. But if they're just going all in on Warren and we're looking at him being like the number one option on their offense after Jonathan Taylor, like that's great news, especially if he's going into a second year.
Nope, need Alec out there.
Well, yeah, of course.
But if we got Josh Dahns,
okay,
who can work?
Dog.
Yeah.
Who can work? We got Tyler Warren.
Dog.
And we got Pierce.
Ashton Dolan.
Feels like we got three levels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Feels like we
JT.
got it. And Jonathan Taylor out of the back.
Healthy DJ.
And then we got Shane Steichen in there.
Still got Ogletree or?
Look at this. It's going to be a friggin' touchdown. It's going to be a friggin' touchdown. That's what he says every play. Oh, look at this. This is going to be a friggin' touchdown. Oh, my God, we're calling a draw. It might be a friggin' touchdown. Look at this. That's what he says on the sideline. Could you imagine Daniel Jones hearing that every single – look, it might be a friggin' touchdown here, Daniel. It's like, yeah. You know what? It might be, actually. Let's go again. Oh, I broke my leg. That's what Daniel Jones said.
What?
And then he goes,
again?
It might be a friggin' touchdown. Oh, I tore my Achilles. That's what last year was.
Yeah.
And then we lost 8 straight games.
Yeah.
You know how miserable that was?
Oh, it was awful. We went to a couple.
Penthouse, outhouse. Now we're battling with the New England Patriots. In New England? I saw a tweet from
He
someone.
needs it.
Oh, it is from a one-on-one?
Little hitch route.
Boom!
Oh, 8-yard catch. It's fucked up.
Tagged him. Boom. Tackle.
3rd and 12. We're off the field.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who knows where the sticks were? Sauce does.
Duh.
He does.
He made tackle. And then guess what happened the rest of the day?
Strap.
That's what he said. He said, oh, this from a one-on-one rep and an 8-yard sit route at that? It's the reason that's the only one y'all saw.
That was the only one there was, reportedly. But yeah, I bet what he's saying is something else.
Yeah, what he's saying is
Yeah, where's your seatbelt?
afterwards, that's what he said. He found it. He went like this with it. Then, so he could breathe a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
But he still got
Still strapped.
Yeah, still strapped around there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And he said the only reason we saw one is because our social team doesn't fucking do this. What is the deal?
Oh.
Colts win the day, they say. Don't see anything.
Didn't see a goddamn thing.
They had to have posted something by
Something
now,
by
right?
now.
7-on-7.
Imagine
cool.
putting more turmeric in that cup or whatever they were doing.
It's turmeric, man.
We got a video. We got a video from the Colts.
Oh, dominating.
And yeah, Josh Downs is open. And yeah.
Rolling out in 7-on-7.
And
Okay.
yeah. Look, nobody's near him. The route he just ran.
There we go. Routes on air. We got it.
Oh, these are individual.
No, nobody. No, they're
Okay,
one-on-one.
That's
there we
fine.
go.
No, that's it. That's 7 on.
they're playing one. Look,
Oh,
somebody's right
there we
there.
go.
Yeah.
Rolling out in 7-on-7.
If there's
That's
two
all I need
QBs
to
thrown at the
see.
same time, I'm guessing there's not a defense out there.
No, they're getting efficient work in. That boom defense right there.
Did you see that ball?
Oh my God.
I like how DJ's slinging it.
What are the odds for Colts win a Super Bowl, please, right now? Best
They
Sports-
just went up.
Yeah, plus 12,000.
No, that's not what they're at.
6,000, excuse me.
Yeah, that's what they were at. So now they're plus 200 now.
What?
Yeah. After practice,
That's what he
plus 200 is
Are
what it jumped to.
You might be looking at the wrong one, I think.
No. They showed the practice.
Odds and lines are subject to change. We do not know if Tone's looking at the right thing. This graphic says it's still plus 6,000 for the Colts to win Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah, we'll trust that over me.
What's the over/under? What's the over/under for the
Colts-
Colts wins this year?
It just jumped to 13.5.
That doesn't sound right. Is that on
After the practice, I'm telling you, they are Super Bowl favorites, and 13.5 is the over.
odds and lines subject to change? The graphics is 7.5 though on DraftKings,
Yeah, but-
best sports book on earth. If you're
When
of
was this
age-
made? Before or after practice?
Yeah, you're right. Who knows if DraftKings is going to have to adjust after what we're seeing right there?
Dolphins 3.5?
Cardinals. 3.5.
Tough schedule for the Finns this year.